Most people believe they're broke for one simple reason. They think they don't earn enough. If only they had a better job, a higher salary, or one lucky break, everything would change. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people who stay broke don't stay broke because of income. They stay broke because of how they think about money. We're taught something very early in life, that money problems are solved by earning more. So people chase raises, promotions, side hustles, and yes, income matters. But here's what nobody likes to admit. Millions of people earn more than ever before and still live paycheck to paycheck. Because when income goes up, spending quietly follows. Not immediately, not obviously, but slowly. A better phone, a nicer apartment, more subscriptions, more comfort. The problem isn't earning more. It's that most people never change how they relate to money. Money is rarely a math problem. It's a behavior problem. Two people can earn the same income and end up in completely different financial positions. Why? Because money decisions are emotional. Spending feels good now. Saving feels boring. Investing feels scary. So the brain chooses comfort over progress, again and again, and over time, those small choices become a lifestyle that feels normal, but quietly keeps people stuck. Here's something most people don't realize. Comfort is expensive, not in one big payment, but in 1,000 small ones. Comfort says, I deserve this. I'll save later. I'll fix it when I earn more. But later rarely comes, because comfort removes urgency. And without urgency, nothing changes. People don't stay broke because they're lazy. They stay broke because they become comfortable surviving. This is why raises often don't help. More money doesn't fix poor money behavior. It just gives it more room to operate. If someone avoids budgeting at $2,000 a month, they'll avoid it at $5,000. If someone spends emotionally at a low income, they'll do the same at a higher one, just with bigger numbers, until stress returns and the cycle repeats. Escaping financial stress doesn't start with income. It starts with awareness, looking at your numbers, even when it's uncomfortable, slowing down spending decisions, separating needs from emotional wants. It's not dramatic, it's quiet, unsexy, and very effective. Wealth is built by people who are willing to feel a little discomfort today, to gain freedom tomorrow. Most people stay broke not because they can't earn more, but because they never change the habits that quietly control their money. And once you see that, everything starts to shift. Before we continue, stay until the end. Because in a few minutes, I'm going to tell you a short, real-life story. It doesn't involve luck. It doesn't involve getting rich fast. But it explains, better than any advice, why two people can earn the same money and end up in completely different lives. A few years ago, two people started working at the same company. They sat on the same floor, earned the same salary, and complained about money in the same way. Both believed they were underpaid. Both felt they deserved more. And both told themselves that once they earned more, life would finally feel easier. The first person lived in constant reaction mode. When they felt tired, they spent to feel better. When they felt stressed, they bought comfort. When they felt bored, they upgraded something. Nothing extreme, nothing irresponsible, just small decisions that made today feel easier. They didn't track their money closely. They didn't want to think about it. It felt overwhelming, so they avoided it. They told themselves they were doing fine. The second person didn't feel confident with money either. They weren't naturally disciplined. They didn't enjoy budgeting. They didn't feel motivated every day. But they paid attention. They noticed where their money went. They asked uncomfortable questions. They paused before spending. even when it felt annoying. They didn't cut everything. They didn't live a miserable life. They just slowed down. Years passed. Both people received raises. Both earned more than they ever had before. But something strange happened. The first person still felt anxious, still waited for payday, still felt behind, even with a higher income. The second person didn't feel rich, but they felt steady. They could handle surprises. They slept better. They didn't panic over small expenses. Eventually, one of them had options. The other had excuses. Not because of intelligence, not because of luck, not because of income, but because one person changed their behavior before their income changed, and the other didn't. This is how most financial lives are decided, not by one dramatic moment, but by quiet habits repeated over time. Money doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards awareness. And the people who escape financial stress are usually the ones willing to face discomfort early instead of comfort forever.